Wake up. I need coffee.
Shit, I need more than that, bro. Ready, bro. Man, I heard my mother phone yesterday.
No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome everyone to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on last year's national champion, the Oregon Ducks.
More messages, more life in this game.
I'm Reese Davis. David
I moved
Pollock
it,
and
bro.
Jesse
Should
Palmer
be
with
cool.
me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Blue Devils will put it away to start the game. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Crank up this drive with the pass. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down. The Ducks racing to the line in a hurry up. Guys, it's almost impossible to overstate the importance of this game. The result might well be the cut line between really good bowl and the playoffs.
It's a really good point, Reese, because at this point of the season late, this is a resume builder, and this might be the win that you need to improve your status and impress the committee so that they put you in the college football play.
Yeah, in these top 10 games, they get more attention. More people are there, more people are covering, more people are talking about it, more people are spreading it. So obviously to do it on this stage will go a long way to determining whether this team gets in the playoff.
Wants to throw on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Snap to the back. He's not going to make it.
Hey, I can't really tell them who the block is, for real.
That's That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground.
I can't read my block with all this damn black.
Best linebackers in the entire country.
They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got the quick pass. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game, and we're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Look out, he's got room. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. And the Blue Devils come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They're going to ride this running back. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys?
Hey, boy, if I stop you, we're going to start over.
To run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The noise level is relentless here on 2nd down.
Okay.
Got enough space, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. Makes the grab. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
This is a
Bro, I can't see all this goddamn black.
In the backfield, he's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
Quickly complete. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
Quarterbacks are just like anybody else. They get in rhythms. And to get in a rhythm early on 3rd down and have a little success here and get the sticks moving, great chance to continue to get this offense moving down the field and get some more points.
The give on the inside.
I don't know who is who. This is terrible.
It'll be 2nd and 9.
Definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that thing out.
2nd down, he'll throw it. They're working that left side. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Good timing on the quick out. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver, for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Just feeds the running back.
I don't know who's coming
Stop
from where.
behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It's complete to the left. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Oregon! That his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's
opposition in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome everyone to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on last year's national champion, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. I guess they're not interested in kicking it away. They're lining up for an onside kick.
This is terrible. On it to me, I'll turn it back.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. Looking to throw on first down. Might be looking to run. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down. It's pretty obvious what's at stake here, guys. The top 10 matchup, winner, good shot at the playoff, and the loser is probably going to need some help.
Yeah, so further cementing your resume, making that exclamation point on the schedule, giving that committee something to look at and go, here's a top 10 win. This is a big deal for my schedule. Big proving moment.
And that's why you play football for one of these two programs, for games like this, where the opposite.
And the defense picks up the sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This offense comes out clearly wanting to throw the football. Nothing good on first down with incompletion. And how about this? You've got to protect your quarterback. That is priority number one, and they give up a sack on play two.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's time.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They're going to open this drive with a pass. The quick out. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. The Ducks want to crank the tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Ducks can really attack on this second and short. Off play action. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Ducks keeping this defense off balance. They can hit them from a variety of angles, this time going up top.
There's so many things to look at. You know, they've always traditionally gone fast as well with pass at Oregon, but, you know, the quarterback run and the run up the middle and then play action pass, they keep you guessing a lot, and they make a lot of plays down the field because your eyes are focused on something they shouldn't be focused on.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he
Breaks into the open. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10. this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball in the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Here's the pressure. On target. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And to throw it where he wanted. It's incomplete. Trying a little razzle-dazzle there, but it'll be third down.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. They're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Zone he goes. Touchdown, Ducks! Just under 60,000 in this place, but sometimes it sounds like 600,000. An engineering marvel to hold in all this noise.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. They love their team. They support the Ducks, and they built traditions, and so many teams they should be proud of. Getting them involved early is a great sign for this football game.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked him right down the middle. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Fires left. He's got it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
On over the middle, it's Nielsen.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affected the football game.
Boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. Less than a yard to go for a first down.
Give me the right fucking man, right?
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Blue Devils are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Sends it downfield.
Okay, it could be, boy. No, stop. This nigga gonna give me the fucking nigga in a second.
Was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Starts to scramble to the left.
Good D.
And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And the Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Just keeps slinging it. Now rolling to the left. Takes a hit as he
Come on, 20.
not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Man, if I'm the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out of that pocket, he starts to go to the left, I got to stick with the play because then he gets whacked at the end of the play. And instead of helping my quarterback up, I got to make sure I protect him a lot better moving forward.
To the air on 2nd down. Moving away from pressure. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. 4th down, and this crowd trying to help this defense rise to the occasion. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
They decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, ton of rundowns.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Working that left side now. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. Direct snap. Got a little space. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the 1st quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And after that 1st quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. He wants to change this route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
Over the top.
Intercepted.
My bad.
Play stops the drive. Bringing it back.
Okay.
He's at the 40.
Okay.
At the 20.
Okay.
Touchdown, Duke.
Give it to me,
The
good.
defense putting
Let's
points
take
on
it.
the board.
And they come up with a
My
huge
fault.
pick
Let's
six,
take it.
and that
You
is
gotta throw
one
the
of the
ball
reasons
this
this
here.
defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big
You put too
plays,
much air into
but
the
they
ball,
take
niggas
the
hawk it
football
down.
away. And once they do,
There
they've
you
got
go.
better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game
My
on
fault,
a dime.
guys.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this
It's all
crowd.
good. We good.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and read this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive.
I didn't recognize the fucking
Play
defense.
aggressive. You
My
got to take
fault.
advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
To the air on 1st formation on the out route.
That shit lagged on
You
me.
know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Complete to the right. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Snap to the back with the run on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Back has it. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
They'll come to the line just 1 yard shy of the goal line on 3rd down. The snap sets up the throw.
That's out here, run the route right.
He'll lose 6 on the play. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. The throw to the outside is complete. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. He unleashes a long one. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep balls.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Hand off from the shotgun. Turns it on in midfield. They get him out of bounds at the 32, but that is what you want out of this running game.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their lines downfield is a big deal, too.
There you go.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for the responsive guys.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second...
There he goes. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Blue Devils will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, give on the inside. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The RPO, fire complete to the left. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for a 1st.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
It's too early to have internet issues, man.
Wake up. I need coffee. How? Okay, no more messages, no blocking the screen. Get them ugly jerseys out of here, wear the 25.
Film joints, bro. What the fuck? Some lights on.
coffee. How? Okay, no more messages, no blocking the screen. Get them ugly jerseys out of here, wear the 25 joints.
position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome everyone to the home of the Oregon Ducks, a house of loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on last year's national champions, the Oregon Ducks. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Ducks will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was in that last one.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Now he'll throw back into the middle. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
Unloads to the wideout.
Get back to the fucking arena fast enough.
Pick up on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Quick completion on the out. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there.
We all want to push the ball down the field, down the field, down the field. But when you can dump it off to your running back and still make 10-plus yards, man, it makes you look like a really good play caller.
The Blue Devils are marching down the field. That's caught. It's Nielsen. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. The gift to the tailback.
Zero.
Oh, he's got some space.
This nigga shoots a gat to ain't nobody here.
They'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Duke.
And this defense really wanted to come out and set the tone and be physical, but the
This nigga just ran right past everybody.
They own the line of scrimmage. They create the big explosive run on the first drive to really set the tone in this football game.
From inside the 15, here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wants to adjust the pattern. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got the quick pass. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Their opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Tight end now in motion. Back to pass on second down. Got his man. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Here he goes breaking the pocket.
That's all good. Every good here with slow shit.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action,
way to click off
that
button.
has to be great.
This nigga Sambo ain't got no fucking acceleration.
Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
Making side adjustments here. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the right. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
That's a really nice looking throw. When I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws like that on a consistent basis. But I'll tell you, he really gives them a chance. He makes this offense go.
The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on second down. Nothing doing downfield. He cut his losses and threw it away. It'll be third down.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away. But you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Dykes. Turning it on! They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
It's amazing in college football.
Come on, that's not what I picked. Why'd you go out?
Back in the day, you're a blocking guy, maybe you catch a flat route. Today, these guys have athleticism, and you just saw it from that dude after the catch on that last one.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They'll move the tight end. Quick strike complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Wants to go up top.
God damn, I knew it was coming.
They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Inside the 50. The 30. The 20. The 10.
I knew that shit was coming. That was dumb.
Maybe an even better job on the return. You got the convoy. You're finding your blockers. You're out in the open field. You're saying, hey, coach, watch me with the ball in the open space. Maybe I can get on offense and get a few throws. That was a phenomenal individual effort.
They're trying to slam it in. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around, and this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Snap it to the back.
Keep the rest now.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They've got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
Running backs are wide receivers. They do such a great job nowadays out of the backfield. All you got to do, dump it to him. Get it to him quick, and he'll make the rest happen with his running back skills. But they do so much work with wide receivers in practice that they basically have become wide receivers.
Makes the grab on the left. They'll get him down, but not before
This nigga offense is hurt every fucking game.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. That's the end of the period, and Duke has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. He wants to throw it again. A shot toward the end zone, and they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down.
It was so gay. They wouldn't even let him move.
Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Finds the tight end. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved the touchdown at least for now.
And obviously this guy's been hyped up, and we've talked about him in the Heisman race. What do you have to do? You got to finish strong. The voters are watching what you do at the end of the season. Awesome opportunity. Put together a 100-yard game last week. Put some stats up. Get a bunch of touchdowns. You know, really finish strong so you can get in that Heisman race and maybe go win that big trophy.
And the Ducks have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Oregon. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into him.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you to stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the Mountain West, which is why this one is notable. Air Force is currently ahead in this one, but they may need to rev up an F-16 if they want to turn this into a blowout today. They're up by 4 over San Diego State. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Finds some fresh air.
Good tackle, big fella.
Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 or 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Send the tight end in motion. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Looking to throw on first down.
But this fucking game is terrible, bro. Fuck out of here. You standing there. Nigga threw the ball.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive.
Shit is done.
I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
The inside handoff.
This is me off, bro. Nigga, throw me the fucking ball. Get the fuck out of here.
Rushing touchdown of that type of yardage.
Nigga literally threw me the ball. Nigga just stands there, bro.
Get to the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, his speed, he was gone.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Quarterback may change this route.
Well, I can't move.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick and don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on 2nd. Finds space on the right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it.
Right down the middle. Complete to the left. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
The give from the gun. Open space at the 25. Touchdown Ducks! He got a step and just dusted the field.
Well, that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Maybe some nerves on that return, but a fortunate bounce, and they'll retain possession.
Oof, that's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball back.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
These are the plays that don't show up in the stat box, right? Like, great job. Look at him. He does an awesome job. Instead of taking the sack, clearly wanted to throw the football, scrambles around, gets some positive yards. It doesn't go down as a huge gain, but these are the plays that get you W's.
1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. To the air on 1st down. They get to him as he throws. Got him downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Blue Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. They just keep firing. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He turns it loose to the left.
Why we can't jump? This game is dumb. I guess, bro.
Touchdown, Blue Devils.
You know, there's so many coaches out there
they can just run around.
at the end of the half.
Can't even put my hands up.
Just be happy
taking
the lead into halftime. This
Good
guy's
defense.
staying aggressive, though.
Great
Pedal
defense.
to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the
Way to
touchdown.
bait on that
And
brother,
let's
too.
finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum.
They
you
just
just
keep
got,
running.
and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that
That's all.
last drive quiet this crowd.
This nigga will not even put his hands up. It's crazy.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive trying to go up top. It's complete to the right. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the 1st down.
And obviously, if you're going to be in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy, you got to be putting out big stat games week in, week out. He's been doing it all season long, and obviously had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again here today in a game where a lot of Heisman Trophy voters, they're watching this one.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Working on the right. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup, spotted at the 25-yard line. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. There he goes. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Direct snap. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Got out of trouble and throws. Hauls it in the first down and more. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. He might want another play. Looking to throw. Lets it fly.
Get the fuck out! Man, get the fuck out of here!
And that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Blue Devils will kick it off to start the second half.
That shit just pissed me off.
And Oregon has it back,
That's
and here
fucking
comes the
crazy.
offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first
This
half.
bitch just dropped the fucking ball by
They
himself.
might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Ball down at the
fucking
39-yard
kidding.
line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly.
He's got some space. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Ducks headed quickly to the line.
And you can tell that young man is comfortable in the pocket, feeling good. The last play, nice job setting his feet, making a good throw, getting the completion. Now, didn't like what he sees. What does he have? He has the ability to take off and scramble and make some yards. So this QB's really feeling comfortable.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. Under fire. Fires toward the end zone. He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. They make the stop right at the 10-yard line, but oh, what a turn of momentum with that interception.
And it's frustrating because you go into half and the coaches tell you what they want to accomplish. Listen, we've seen this the whole first half. This is what they're doing. Not a good job coming out. First drive, trying to get some momentum created. Turn it over to the other team. Give them a good field position now, too. Not the ideal start.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Hauls it in. He gets it up to the 17 before being wrestled out of bounds.
I think quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And the Blue Devils come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Off the play fake.
Bro, what the fuck is wrong with this goddamn game?
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. The Blue Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Trying to set up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Back to pass. Unloads to the right. Right through his hands. And
They all go right through this nigga, man. What the fuck?
Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Snags it inside the 20.
This nigga didn't even move.
He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
And it just means more in the SEC. And take a look at how things are playing out here. Arkansas needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Fayetteville behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Missouri. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
And winning first downs is a priority for our defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job offense.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to get the ball again.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Still on his feet at the 45. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. A first down for the offense. quarterback making adjustments. He's looking to pass. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
There's a great example of a quarterback who's able to turn the page. Things haven't always gone his way. He's obviously thrown 2 picks earlier in this game, but he's still staying aggressive. He's still taking shots, and his guys are making plays for him.
The Ducks look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. Good timing on the quick out. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really good job on the defense being disciplined. They sneak the running back out. You see it. Keep outside leverage and go make us tackle in space on a guy that's used to breaking tackles, used to making plays.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. They'll try to get it through the air. Unleashes one. Got his man on the right. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Lets it go to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
On the move to his left.
Look at this shit, bro. Stand there. You gonna wait till I'm fucking learn to throw the ball.
Fit it in the window for the score.
Really nice job by the quarterback there, just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time. This is going to be a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. He's looking to throw. Dances away. Incomplete.
Why does this nigga continue to get hurt, though? God damn. He's been hurt 8 times.
Play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're really spinning that wheel of fortune here. 2-possession game going for the onside kick here in the 3rd. Not much drives more
Dog,
anxiety.
my niggas is retarded, I swear.
Can corral the onside kick, and they do.
It's fucking crazy. I know something wrong.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top.
Bro, this nigga internet bad. I swear, I can't even fucking move right.
They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up
Waiting
to
on that shit.
14.
That shit hella delayed.
And the Blue Devils moving quickly to the line. Running back searching for a hole. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? Part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on him.
And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. And the Ducks in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Turns it loose. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, they take a shot down the field. It's another incompletion. It's really been that kind of story. This defense has made this guy earn it every single play. Really small windows to throw into. One touchdown pass. That's a little bit surprising. You thought maybe they'd have more in this game.
They're going to go to the air on third and short. Looking down the left side. Wide open. He makes the catch. Turning it on. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
Well, you know, this guy's a huge weapon catching the football, and David, he's difficult to bring down. What an athlete with his size and speed.
Dude, it's stupid. You want me to play defense now against all these guys and all this speed and skill all over the yard, and then you got a tight end like this who can not only catch it with his big frame and his big body, but do that after the catch. It's just so hard to play defense nowadays.
Why not double the try total and go for two? He's looking to throw.
Look at this.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
They're throwing forward to the two-point conversion. He gets the pick. He's got a convoy. Is he gone? Is it going to be 2 points the other way? He gets tackled across the 50-yard line. Nice job by the defense.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. All wideouts, no backs. Looking to throw. With the catch, it's Nielsen. At the 40, there he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
The Blue Devils want to move quickly.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. Makes the grab. It's Nielsen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Austin. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And the Blue Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He makes the fair catch at his own 8-yard line.
My niggas just can't catch today, bud. God damn, that's fucking crazy.
The returner caught a huge break. That football getting on the deck with all that speed on the field, but he was able to go recover.
We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Looking for space to the left. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Well, if this situation in the game trailing with not a lot of time left, I understand going to the sideline to try and save clock, but you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. Don't be afraid to use those. You can attack the middle of the field, use the timeouts to save the clock that way.
They forced ahead just a bit.
I swear these niggas keep getting hurt every fucking play.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
It's complete. just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost to pick up a first down at the 23.
You know, you're seeing in college football now with spread offense and tempo and air raid, we're seeing more and more 400-yard days, but I can't remember the last time I've seen one look as impressive as this guy has played today, David. He has been on fire.
And it's so annoying now because all the quick game is so good, and then you take shots where you get matchups, and you see tight ends now that move like wide receivers and running backs that move like receivers. There's so many ways that quarterbacks can hurt you now, and he showed all of it today.
Looking to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Touchdown, Oregon! And the comeback is on.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Here and you go for two. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Got his man on the right. They get it in for the two-point conversion, and we have a 4-point game. They still need a touchdown to take the lead here in the fourth, and they'll try to get the ball back with the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
The offense just wants to run
Good
out
shit,
the clock
boy.
in this half. The D still has a couple of timeouts if they want to use them.
That touchdown
How much
before the
fun
half
was
hurt.
that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent.